this is a video response to Arch MC 2012. Okay, that was satirical, because a lot of people do that for your responses to your videos. I deleted the first one. If you may have got the notification, I was trying to respond to it, but it went wrong because I hate YouTube, and basically I'm just quite annoyed by you. I mean, okay, I'm not annoyed by you. Okay, I just don't agree with you, what you said, and that within some kind of process eventually annoys me. I'm gonna take my headphones out because I look like a twat. So I've got some stuff on a Word document. If you just allow me to find it, I hope this is still recording because I don't know if it is. Open your stupid file. Okay, yes. I wrote it down because I'm trying to be thorough, but it makes me look like an idiot. But basically, I'm going to start with the general and move to the specifics. I spelled specifics wrong, specifics. But the general idea is that it doesn't matter whether you're ranting about scene kids and emos, or whether you're ranting about feet, or cats, or baboons, or the Bible, or Jesus, or yes, or no, or yourself. Because it's the way you approached it, is quite annoying. I think it's kind of an insensitive approach. It's obvious that you're not discussing the options, it's not like a balanced argument, basically. You're just kind of prejudiced against them, emos and scene kids, but I don't, yeah. And that's what annoys me, and it was when I went on this video, I was thinking, maybe she's matured a bit, because I watched that video when it was 2.5 years old, so I thought, what's the point in posting a video response? And I didn't. But then it's just the same. You still hate this group of people, but in a more, not even in a more mature way, you just still hate them, and it's just the same. It's wash your makeup and stuff, and it's just abusive, and I found that quite grating, and I found it difficult to believe your point of view, or even think about believing a point of view, or even considering it, because it was quite childish representation, a little bit self-indulgent, and that annoyed me. I mean, obviously, most people on YouTube are self-indulgent, because who posts a video of themselves and isn't in love with themselves? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, exactly. So most video posters try and remove themselves from that. That's the wrong side. Because that's just a requirement which be taken seriously, is you've got to actually have evidence, or at least don't be so, it was just abusive, just generally abusive and childish, and it just annoyed me a lot. And what you said about, and then it's obvious that you're a little bit kind of I don't know, generally quite ignorant and sort of cliche about stuff, you're calling people from Alabama or the South of America white trash, and I think that's just sort of kind of the same abuse of the poor by the rich that we saw in sort of Victorian times. It's just changed. It's still abuse of people with not very much money who are white, and I think that's just cruel, and the casualness of it just made me a little bit angry. And yeah, basically, so that was supposed to be general, but it's not. So on to the piercings and stuff. You were saying about how scene kids have piercings, but loads of people have piercings. In fact, a very large proportion of the human race has piercings, whether or not they're scene, or emo, or punk, or skin, or whatever. I mean, Amazon tribes have piercings through their nose, and African tribes in the Congo have lip discs, and that doesn't make them seen. That doesn't make them anything. They are what they are with a piercing, which is annoying, because I have piercings. I'm still what I am. I don't immediately become seen because I got my ears pierced. Yes, sorry, this is a little bit abusive, but my first one was too nice and too rambly, and this is still rambly, but a bit less nice. Sorry. That was also very affected. Sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'd like to talk about the video you made about the song and the Clockwork Orange. I want to marry a light housekeeper, keep me company, or something. I know that's not the words, but I get it confused with I got 20 acres, you got 33, I got a brand new combine harvester. You can have the key. That one, yeah. I got it confused with that, but this video's going to be incredibly long. But yeah, and I thought that was just a way of boasting about the fact that you liked Clockwork Orange. And I know it may have not been, but it really felt like that to me. I really did. And it felt like you're just doing it, not because you like the song, but because you like Clockwork Orange and you want people to know and you want people to react and go, cool, she likes a hardcore movie. I suddenly respect her for that. But no, that's not what happened to me. I just felt annoyed by it, that you're broadcasting stuff. Because I like a lot of movies, hardcore or otherwise. I'm not going to tell you because to like win your affections or some kind of reaction, because it's just silly. So, but I am wearing a t-shirt with Hunter S. Thompson on it, who was involved in the San Francisco acid wave, and he's also a very good author. And I'm doing that because I want people to know that I like Hunter S. Thompson. I want people to go, wow, look, she has a gun on her t-shirt. We better keep away from her. Well, partly that, and partly because I like it. But at least I acknowledge the fact that I'm also doing it for other people, which you seem to be in some kind of strange denial. YouTube denial. And finally, I'd like you to define what I am. If you just look at me, have a nice little look there, and do you hate me for it? Do you think I'm seen or whatever? As I'm wearing braces and skinny jeans, and I lost my shoe. Here we go. Now, if I was outdoors, I brought this over so I could show it for the purposes of the video, because I like to be organised. This is what I'd be wearing if I was outside, but if I'm in the house, and it's a bit silly wearing shoes in the house. So you have carpets, why walk on them in shoes and get them dirty? So this is my shoe that I would normally wear, although I have others, and sometimes I wear flip-flops. Because I may be dressed like a skinhead today, but I could be dressed like a hippie tomorrow, and the next day I could just be dressed like a slob in my swimming costume going around Tesco's on roller skates. So I think you should stop putting people into boxes, because everybody is an individual, shallow or otherwise. I mean, you're an individual. I'm sure you have much more depth to you than what we've seen on YouTube, but what we have seen on YouTube warrants this kind of response. I mean, I'm not trying to insult your appearance or anything, because you can probably insult mine. And I feel for... Well, I empathise with people if they get insulted for their appearance, because it's nasty and pointless. But you obviously don't, because you're insulting seeing kids for their appearance and looking at people and viewing their appearance and putting them into a box and immediately applying all kind of assumptions to them, like some kind of sick, twisted Sherlock Holmes. But at least Sherlock Holmes was good at what he did. Sorry, that's a bit abusive. But I'd like to leave it on a good note and show you A, my slinky, and B, this crunchy bear, which is like a gummy bear, what you Americans and Canadians call a gummy bear. Here we call them golden bears, I think. Well, Haribo do too. Hell! Hot damn! And then it's covered in little hundreds and thousands, which I assume you call sprinkles. And then you eat it, and it's crunchy, and it drips little bits all on your keyboard, and then it doesn't work. Hum, hum, hum. So thank you for your time. Thank you for considering me worthy of your time. And see you soon. Obviously not, but you get the point.